Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Microphone check. Lights.
Cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Daily live on 3 Music TV. That's the big bro himself, Knii Lante, rocking with us with celebration. You already know, big conversation. It's Friday, 22nd of December 2023. 3 days to Christmas, 8 days to the new year. What's going on with you? Beautiful song there, and the title is apt and very relevant to the time. Celebration. Knii Lante.
Yes,
how are you feeling about that jam?
Oh, I like how he did the back-to-back, of all of the 3 songs. Knii Lante has been around for years, and so he definitely knows what he's about. So yeah, Friday morning performance, everybody.
I can't wait to chop it up with him. Before that, money na hand. Anyway, so paying our bills. Discover a world of innovation, a world of luxury, a world many of us dream of owning. Discover a world of Bang & Olufsen, a particularly true brand in the ever-evolving realm of high-end electronics that you want to own. Located, the main showroom, Accra, Ghana, Atlantic Tower, Liberation Road 1. Every day, month and year, trust me, there's amazing deals on electronic gadgets ranging from home theaters, speakers, headphones, TV sets, sound bars, and more. Make sure if it's about multimedia in your personal life, it's Bang & Olufsen, like no one else. Now, the Cuts and Braid Salon is putting together the Ghana Lifestyle Fair. Remember, it's going on from 18th to the 22nd. Today's the last day. Make sure you go there for all your freshness. Talented barbers, braiders, they're all in the building. 24-hour service, so you don't have to wait in line. Just pick up the time that you think is best for you. Show up and get the feel that you want. Trendsetters, whoever, fashionistas, make sure that you are at the Ghana Lifestyle Fair. Freebies include beer, hair bands, entertainment items, and more. Or you can just call on 0594 011 704, 0594 011 704, or walk in. It's right there at the Legon City Mall. Just come and enjoy Lifestyle Fair. Now, Pepsodent is saying that every time we eat, food, sugars, etc. are stuck in our teeth, in corners of our teeth and your gums. So things like tooth decay, gum disease, and in some cases, foul breath, aka fuse, become a problem. So if you want to avoid all that embarrassing, all those embarrassing things with your dental care, just choose Pepsodent. It comes in 2 variants. Now the variants, of course, charcoal white and herbal toothpaste, fortified with pro, fluoride, and micro calcium ingredients to seal any tiny and invisible holes in your teeth and prevent cavities, to keep your teeth strong and your mouth healthy. Maximum cavity protection from Pepsodent, 10 times stronger teeth. Of course, this is endorsed by the Ghana Dental Association. 25 years of educating to brush day and night. You can get Pepsodent in any shop, or you can call them on 0800 200030, 0800 200030. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you sleep at night. Pepsodent, every smile matters. Knii Lante.
Every smile definitely matters, and that is why to keep your smile intact, you need money as well. Is really important. Cyril, you ever see or notice that sometimes when you don't have money, you are sad, and then money hits your account and your blood starts to flow differently? Yes. It happens all the time.
You start thinking about buying nonsense.
Exactly. But money changes people, and that is why we are telling you about 590 mobile, and you can also get onto that just by dialing star 959 hash, selecting the game of the day, be it Monday special all the way to Sunday Asida. And also just know that when that money hits your Momo right after your wins, you have to keep it on the low, keep it on the hash. Don't go telling your girlfriend, because guess what? 'Tis the season to be jolly. She go bill you plenty money. So yeah, just make sure that you keep it on the low from your mom as well, because half of that may just go to church activities, harvest, paying tithe, and all of that. And also from the boys as well, you are going to be the one paying, because they know that you have played 590 mobile and money has hit your Momo account. So all you need to do is to dedicate yourself to playing, and then always remember to stake responsibly. This is not for persons below 18 years. 590 mobile, that one same. I mentioned Aqua City, earlier on in the show, and they have Christmas celebrations coming up. Started yesterday, December 21st, where they had their Xmas artists Aquaba Rave with Jupiter Tiny, Papi of Adabraka, Agbeshi, Captain D Black, and Alligator Up. Now today, 22nd, they're going to be doing their Xmas Dirty Freaky Friday, live music from various genres. 23rd December is the Three Wise Divas All Women Affair with DJs and MCs. 24th, we have the Ghana Party in White with Amapiano, and Afro Piano by Vibes, the DJ, and Olive the Boy. 25th December, we'll see them do the Xmas in Red Roses Party in red attire. Also, 26th is the Santa Fanta Bunch, is a Boxing Day gift sharing event. Ghana Party in the Ghana Party in Black and Gold Blend is on the 29th. On the 30th is Spirits and Sparkles, the Whiskey and Champagne night. For the Whiskey and Champagne lovers, that is your night. On the 31st of December, you're stepping into the mid-hour party with the New Year's Eve celebration. And then January 1st, you're going to be having the New Year party in White and Gold Blend with Lord Paper. Now, you may be wondering where this is happening. It is at Level 3 Bar and Lounge at Ekropon. This is opposite the GRA office, Ekropon Mountains to be specific. 24/7 play. Okay, so yeah, they are also ensuring non-stop excitement. If you want to make any reservations, you can call 0244-925-412 or 0244-887900.
Bills paid?
Yes,
can I enjoy my show now?
Yes, you can.
All right. So you already heard, you've already watched the man Knii Lante serenade us 3 tracks back to back. Adiache all the way to celebration. Well, we're bringing him into the studio now. So with a round of applause, on 22nd December Friday, we jam in with the big bro himself, Knii Lante, right here on the Big Conversation Culture Daily. Let's go. Woo! Our 2 magnificent claps. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Making the way. Yeah.
Hello,
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Have a seat.
Please.
Let's chop it up. Nice, Charlie. Akwaba again.
Charlie, thank you, man.
Charlie, what's up? Here, dear Boko.
We did. Normal settings, yeah.
It be so. Charlie, so thank you for serenading us, giving us those 3 massive songs. It was definitely a vibe. I was in here with the volume all the way up, jamming. You don't know. I mean, we know Knii Lante. We're from Vocalist of the Year. Charlie, it's been a nice road, and you're here with us today. Now we're about to go into 2024.
Thank you.
We haven't seen you all year in our studio, so the time we have, we want to catch up. We want to know what's been happening. What did we miss? What should we look out for? In your own words.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank everybody who's been holding, what I've been doing down. The team, Deluge, Flood, Patrick, Delphine, Cindy, Nia, Kafui, Crane, Genius, Beats God, Mason, everybody who's been supporting the thing, the DJs.
Yeah.
It's all friends, basically. Yeah, and we're trying to do something where in our own, we don't get too much, but we try to do something to touch the world, So, yes, I mean, for some time now, it's been a little bit off music. I've been doing it, but not as much resources being channeled into it for some 1 or 2 reasons. But lately things have taken a turnaround, and we're coming back in a big way. There are some potential investors who are now talking with us, and one is my cousin actually, and make our pressure, make we do this, because I believe that we have what it takes, to get out there and to really rub shoulders with all those who are there at the top. And creating some buzz for Afrobeat and African music generally. Yeah.
That's great. Knii Lante, I had a conversation with you. It's been years in 2017 on Oceans TV.
Wow.
I don't know if you remember that, but for as long as you've been doing this, and you now mentioning that you are now, getting some investment.
Yeah.
What would you say has held you back from even seeking investment if you've not sought it? And then also, what would you say has maybe held the investors from coming forward?
Okay, so I think basically it's a perception out there that Knii Lante is a doctor, and he does music as a hobby, and indeed I've been quite dedicated to my work as a doctor, so sometimes it rubs off the music in a negative way sometimes. So maybe that may be the reason why, I may not have given it the full concentration that I should have given. But I mean, I'm grateful because, Charlie, even in the time as at Day Hospital, I did rub shoulders with all our big guns. Base Awards, I won Best Reggae Musician of the Year. You know what I mean? I performed at Rebel Salute way back in 2015 or 2016. I performed at Celebration in Nigeria, So, yeah, man, Yeah, we're grateful for small mercies, and it's gonna get better, because right now the thing has come full circle. When I started music, I was doing what they are doing now, Afrobeats, and you can look at songs like Lagos to Vienna, and things like that as a testament. So for me, it's like they've come into home territory, And though I'm grateful for reggae, also for taking me to many places right now, the craving is to do some Afro music. And so when you come to a Knii Lante show, the experience is going to be all encompassing. It's going to be like a circuit, the heart being the passion, the arteries and the veins, reggae and Afro and everything mixing up together.
Circulation
it's a circuit,
tight.
Man, tight, yeah.
The doctor is coming in. The doctor is coming in. But also, would you say that I understand when you say that because you were focusing on being a doctor and that sort of overshadowed what you're doing as a musician, where people don't acknowledge you more as a musician than as a doctor, right? Would you say that now it's easier for you to find a certain balance as well, and then coming back into it and doing it fully? How would you say that the acceptance has been?
Oh well, I mean, as for the balance, we've been trying to achieve that since medical school. And well, I don't even want to talk about the balance, but I like to say that each enhances each. So much as I may talk about some negatives, that music may have a toll on family time and all kinds of things like that, or even sometimes you're gonna do. There was a time I was going to perform at the International Conference Center, and just as I was about to go on stage, I was called at the hospital. There was a case. It was an emergency. So I had to be there with anesthetists. We kept the patient on life support until they came and took the patient away to Reach Hospital. And then I thought the show was an event in memory of Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
And so I called. I got to the hospital around 4. We finished around 9. So I thought the event was over. So I called the organizers to apologize, and they said, "Oh no, it's still on, and the people are waiting for you." So I went and performed. Sometimes they work out good.
Fulfillment in
yeah,
both.
Man. Exactly. And so I don't like talk about the negatives too much, but each enhances each, and I intend to keep it that way. My medicine emphasizes a lot on teamwork, and so does music. Medicine emphasizes a lot on rhythm and pitches. There are some heartbeats. You need to have a good sense of rhythm before you can diagnose what is going on. And because I do music, it made it very easy for me to actually diagnose heart conditions without having going through to do ultrasound scans and echocardiograms and things like that.
No, that's interesting. How did you go about that?
You see, there are some complex rhythms that sometimes the heart can go into. If, for example, like your your electrolytes like sodium, potassium, all those things get out of hand. You know, your heart can go into some funny rhythms, and to be able to diagnose what rhythm it is, every rhythm has what is used to treat it.
Okay.
So if you misdiagnose the rhythm, you go kill the patient.
Called arrhythmia or something?
Arrhythmia, exactly. So if you fit get the.
So did you do science? I'm just asking.
You know,
did you do science?
Arrhythmia is I think it's Latin.
But you didn't do science.
Rhythm.
You didn't do science.
Isn't that what it means?
Arrhythmia, yes, man. It's off.
You didn't do
off
science
exactly what it should
anywhere,
be.
any shape
I
or form.
did science
You were a
test.
science student.
Yeah.
Because I'll not understand how you know what it is.
Arrhythmia.
You know, so like the heart goes into a complex rhythm. You have to be able to tell what kind of rhythm it is. There are so many types of funny rhythms, and because I had a strong background in music, it made it very easy for me to quickly pick up the cycles and know what is happening.
Nice.
And sometimes even in the heartbeats, you can hear certain murmurs in here, whoop whoop whoop, and whoop whoop, and low pitch, high pitch murmurs. And if you appreciate music, you're able to diagnose it. But so there are so many areas in which each enhances each. So I rather like to talk about that and to encourage anybody who has, you know, a talent in music and medicine to go ahead and do it, man. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Dr. Lelo.
Yeah.
Who? Dr. Lelo. Okay. Another person I see probably pursuing this is Stoneboy's wife.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the television.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll see her on a remix.
On a remix.
Yes, on a remix with Stoneboy.
That
But
would be nice.
Also, Knii Lante, what are your music inspirations?
Well, I go talk say maybe this thing it start from childhood, you know. My old man used to listen to a lot of traditional music, Wulome, then Osibisa, Fela, all them artists. And he also liked to listen to a lot of reggae. So I guess that is where it all started. You know, I would hear music filtering in from his quarters, and you know. And then I was taken to a lady who teaches piano. It's the same old man will take me go there, but now as I start playing music, it start vex. You know, so I guess
you thought you'd play classicals.
You see,
and be in the house and
you see now. And then he also liked reggae a lot. He liked Bob Marley and the Jimmy Cliffs and things. And I had a lot of friends too who went to Buju and Sizzler and things, you know, as groups of friends and things. So I guess that's where the inspiration came from. You know, initially, to be truthful, it was, you know, you look at the lifestyle of the stars and you're like, wow, they are riding big cars, they have all the girls, and so that is what initially, you know, as a young guy, student, you know what I mean, was driving.
That's the first inspiration.
Me too, I want to do some, you know what I mean. But as like man, they mature, I realized music is a tool for, you know, more important things sometimes. You know, started listening a lot to Bob Marley and some of the other conscious artists, and then, you know, I was influenced. So
now that you mentioned consciousness,
Yeah.
There's something we've said here a few times where we are like, people nowadays don't exactly like the conscious music, right? They just want what Olele will refer to as microwave music, where, okay, we just want the trendy stuff, right? It's in and out really quick. We want to jam, we want to dance, we want to have a good time, right? We don't want any thought-provoking thing. Not everybody does, some people, right? So how would you say charting that path has also been for you?
As for me, I would never stop playing conscious music sometimes, because I've seen what it has been able to do. I mean, just before the election in 2020, I released a song called 52 Ambulances. It raised the temperature of the ambulance discussion. Until the point where I saw videos where the president was in Europe and wherever, and you come out of it and people are shouting 52 ambulances and V8s, many V8s for the ministers and things. And then some few months later, I saw that government bought ambulances, plenty ambulances, I think like 300.
Where are they?
So I think, yeah, man, they did. So I think that, you know, sometimes we as musicians, what we talk, it influence, you know, the what the governments and people in power they do. So for me, that is, I mean, having seen that for me will keep the thirst for doing conscious music always alive, you know. Plus the fact that, man, you were not living in bubbles, you know what I mean? What affects your neighbor should affect you, because one day, if the thing gets too harsh, the gap becomes too harsh, they'll march on you. You know, you accumulate all the wealth and everything. So I think it's important that everybody be each other's keeper, and it be conscious music where they remind us about that. You know? So I think there's a big place for it. At this point, I would like to also mention that I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube about what's happening in Israel and Palestine.
Yeah,
you know,
really sad.
There's hurt on both sides of the divide. It's crazy, you know. I'm sure if Christ was on this earth, he would suspend Christmas, you know what I mean? So,
which Bethlehem has already done.
Exactly. So yeah, man. I mean, let's keep some prayers going up for them, and sometimes, you know, keep that part of the thing alive. If we do some songs to encourage, you know, yeah, man.
I want to talk about, since you've been involved in our music scene for a long time, you've got the insights, and talking about what is commercial and what is conscious and what we are really pushing. This conversation about people playing other music instead of Ghanaian music. I want your take on that. If that's really a problem, or if it's that the listeners just have too many options. Is it that we Ghana music is being sidelined, or is it that people just want options?
Well, me, I think that first of all, as Africans, I believe we are one people. So I don't believe in all these artificial borders and all this nonsense. If we could come together as one people, would be the greatest force on the surface of this earth. Look, small thing we do Afrobeats is sweeping all over. I mean, I talk to Jamaican musicians and they're like, Charlie, I want to do some Afrobeat song. You know, so for me, it's like, Charlie, collaboration is the way. I don't think that we should put market barriers between each other, you know. If we understand that we are one people, that is the root of the thing. If we understand, say, we be one people, a Nigerian won't be afraid to play Ghanaian music, and a Ghanaian won't be afraid to play Nigerian music. And after all, they make the thing sweeter.
Nobody shares.
What did they tell me, man? They make the thing sweeter.
Yeah.
You know, myself, I look for collaboration, for celebration. So yeah, man. You know, yeah, man.
Plug it.
It's a really good plug-in. But if you had to handpick, I mean, from the pool of artists that exists in even both markets, mainly Ghana and Nigeria, which artists would that be for the collaboration?
For celebration?
Yes.
It would probably be a Pato Ranking or I'd like to see what Rima to go bring to
Rima.
Yeah,
Rima
man.
I
or
would like to
Pato.
hear with
Yeah,
Knii
man.
Lante.
Who?
Our guy, or the name just
Victoni.
no. Dot my eyes, cross my teeth.
Wizard Chan.
Wizard Chan.
Nah.
Wizard Chan.
You know Wizard Chan, don't you?
No, I don't hear.
Oh,
Highly
we'll put you on.
highly
We'll play
spiritual
Wizard Chan
Give
for you
thanks.
right
Stop,
after this
give thanks.
conversation.
When you
Give
hear
thanks.
him, you know why I said I want
Okay.
the two of you on the
Yeah.
track. But I mean,
Alright, nice.
tell us about the new video, the new song.
Yeah, man. I mean, Celebration. Yeah, it was written. I wrote Celebration actually like 3-4 years ago, and of course, it was inspired by festive stuff all around society, parties, go to outdoorings and things. And you're like, yeah. So that is what actually inspired Celebration. But the interesting thing about Celebration was I wrote it about 3-4 years ago. I presented it to the team. They rejected it. I presented it to the team the next year, they rejected it. I presented it to the team the next year, they rejected it. And so this year, I didn't tell the team anything. I just sent the demo to Genius Selection, and then he worked on it, and then and then he bring the team back. And then when I played it for the team, they were like, "Quay, Charlie, we've run this thing." Okay, cool.
Did they even know that it was the same one they were rejecting?
No.
Prior? So what was different with it when you presented it this year?
I don't even know. Maybe the beat.
Okay.
You know, maybe it's more in the trend of what's happening now. You know, Amapiano, and then you have a beat that's like Amapiano. So yeah, man, you know, it's
There's a connection.
yeah, exactly. So Charlie, so big ups to Genius for that. You know, and then when we got the song, The artwork. We uploaded the wrong artwork.
Oh.
We had to go back and then withdraw the artwork, and then the day of the shoot, the video, Charlie, I came late. Everybody bought, but Charlie, I was like, Charlie, no, let's just do this. I mean, celebration was at every step of the way. Had obstacles, but it looked like the song itself, the dance is way into people's hearts. And now, I mean, this is like the first time in a lot of years that I'm hearing people really excited and passing really nice comments about something I've put out. So yeah, man.
How would you say 2023 has been for you, and what can we look out for from Knii Lante in 2024?
2023 has been a really hard, rough year. Last year, 2023, 2022, 2023, because of other issues that were going on, with me. And but 2023, the end of 2023 is looking more promising and really exciting. I did a song called Adiachi, and I really like the vibe and then celebration, and I've got some very wicked, very, very wicked songs in the pipeline. I've got some people who are showing some interest in investing in what I'm doing. And I mean, I think this is going to be one of the next biggest things that's going to come out of Africa. I mean, just watch, It's going to be really exciting.
I like that. I like the vision. I like the path. And I like the confidence. And I like
enthusiasm.
Yeah, my takeaway from what you said is really insightful about us thinking one Africa. And then all this borders and all these conversations end.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Nobody's thought about that yet.
Exactly.
And I think that's a great.
And it's even a better export for us as Africans, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the strength in numbers. Is that not what they say?
Exactly. You've got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Wonderful having you, Knii Lante, on our big conversation. It's definitely been a jam. We enjoyed the performances too, and we look forward to seeing you more often.
Thanks
everywhere,
so much.
Out there, in here. We're going to connect definitely more. Ladies and gentlemen, the man Knii Lante. We're going to go out with a recap of one of his videos, of course, but this has been the big conversation. My name is C-Real. I've been here with Lenny Lomote today. Shanti couldn't join us. Nonetheless, we've been jamming. It's Christmas in 3 days. Make sure you celebrate, but be safe, be smart, and take care. Next year has got way more coming for you. Until we see you again, we out.
Have a good